As a big fan of the Zelda series, this game caught my attention straight up when I saw it on the Steam and Nintendo's market. Yo, I'm talking about the Made in Abyss binary star falling into the darkness. This game really caught my attention from the first day, and I'm not gonna lie, after spending 10 hours in the game, it never disappointed me. So before we dive deep into the world of the Made in Abyss, I would like to ask you if you're subscribed to our channel, then press notification bell. If you're not, press both things, and let's go. So Made in Abyss binary star falling into darkness struggles mightily to provide the reasons to struggle through the player's early progression, and it's not about going to turn some players off before they get to the better part of the game, because there is a 5 hour, kind of like a tutorial part. That said, the adaptation is made in kind of the manga style to satisfy fans, both in the retelling of the first arc and introduction to a new story, through the later hard to feel mistinted without already knowing the source material. A solid story and intriguing world are present, but it's very often overshadowed by off-consuming pacing and lackluster gameplay. But honestly, this is only the beginning. You need to go dive through that, and then this is where the game will shine. But we're gonna get later to that. The story protagonist Rika, a young girl whose mother is known for the Abyss Greatness Explorer, but her mother has not returned since Rika was born, and is likely too deep to return. Rika dreams is getting to the deepest layers of the Abyss and finding her mother. While training and exploring the upper layers, she meets a robot with no memories who is likely an ancient artifact from the deep in the Abyss. Together they set off to find Rika's mom. Made in Abyss in-game is kind of comprised in two kind of stories, Hell of Abyss mode and a Deep in Abyss mode. The former is retelling of the manga's arc. The main issue that here is that the Hero Abyss, despite being its own story, is really 5 hour tutorial that goes slowly and doesn't set player into success in the Deep Abyss moment. The thing is, the reason for that is that despite existence of the forging, weapon durability and crafting systems, player can ignore most of them and still complete the first story. What's worse is that in order to get the intended experience, player must play Deep in Abyss mode, which is only unlocked after completing Hell of Abyss. Deep in Abyss, whereas the Made in Abyss really shines, like I said. So it's almost like a learning play of the game, all over again. Unlike Hello the Abyss mode, this is a brutal and throws so much more at the player, which not only helps to feel it more engaging, but makes players interact with Made in Abyss in various systems, in a way that makes them feel necessary and interconnected. It also has benefit of telling a wholly original story, which gives a freedom of explore and characters, and the world without needing to hit a certain beats from the manga. One mechanic is really gets to shine in the Curse of the Abyss, is which the state effect that builds up, whenever impacts how calm the game can be played, which the effects are effective and the forces of players can be creative, on the reserves to strive. Players will discover weapon durability in the first mission, which requires to craft additional items to take down enemies in some of the fields, along with the new story to buy and sell items. Further relics actually matter in this mode, so bring those back to the town for some extra funds. As missions are expected, the players will venture deeper into the vents, depths, and increases their ranks. However, rank isn't here to save you, so clearing out enemies is your job. Made in Abyss isn't a graphical marvel, but like I said, it's really kind of catches you something with a Zelda vibe. The characters' design are decent, but the environment are blocky and almost maze-like. You likely get lost so many dive times, but helpful auto-save will put you back at the entrance. Movement is also I would say rather basic, but I was surprised by inclusion of sneaking and climbing, which provided a range of ways to traverse the dungeons. Each level provides a new challenge, but the enemy AI is limited. The only good attack is an attack. Deeper levels, it's easy to get overwhelmed by a group of enemies thrown at you. Weapons range from melee to ranged can be all crafted in the menu, but durability will be your biggest enemy. The equipment wheel is a bit junky and tricky to navigate, making you spend far too long in the menus, but it becomes more and more manageable during the time. To sum it up, Made in Abyss shines after you finish the first part of the game. It's a good game, it's a really good game, with a little bit I would say poor pacing. But this is something you would get and you would play for maybe like next 2-3 months. It's not something you finish in less than 1 week. You just go and play and enjoy this game. I would say it's a Dark Souls, but it's an easy one, where you kind of go and just enjoy your time in it. And I think what makes you feel like want to come back is the warm graphics and warm. To sum it up, I would suggest you guys to try it. To get it, it's not that expensive game, and you would actually enjoy it, I would say. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.